everyone, my name is Ariana Marche and thank you for coming to my channel. And if you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you back again, what's up, girl? We are back with another Divine Guidance video, and today's topic is be yourself. So many young girls and even girls that are like well into their 20s and even older women are not authentically being themselves, and a lot of the times it's because they don't know who they are. And if you don't really know yet, or you confused, or you may even have to question yourself, do me a favor and go watch my Did You Lose Yourself video. I will try to leave a link in the description bar, so please go and check that out and then come back and watch this video. And if you do know who you are, then please don't change for no one. Continue to be authentically you. There is nobody like you in this world, and we need a you, so continue to show up and be yourself. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Number one, do not feel pressure to follow trends. Stand out and don't be afraid to march to your own beat. Your particular style does not have to follow whatever the hottest trend is. Be you, show up as whoever you are, no matter what people will say or what they will think. I know this one all too well because growing up I was into like a lot of different stuff. I had a lot of different phases, y'all, as far as when it came to my style and fashion, and I got made fun of all the time. I did not wear like y'all. I used to wear the little glam pop pastries, like the big Adidas, the ones that had like the little fat tongue on them with the Adidas sign. I used to wear all of that stuff, and then I went through a phase where I was kind of like into like the punk rock, like rock star look. And I used to wear the little gloves or like the pants with the different leg. Like one pant leg would be black and the other one be red and black with like little black stars all over them. And I would wear like the leather jackets and stuff like that. And I got made fun of all the time, but I did not care because I was not afraid to stand out and march to my own beat. I just was not a Jordan girl or a Nike girl. And don't get me wrong, I like that stuff, but it's just, I did not like looking like everybody else. Like, imagine a Jordan dropping and the entire school is matching up their own outfit with that same shoe. That just was not me. I hated that. I just found that super annoying. Like, even when I did come up with my own little style and somebody would copy it, I'm changing it, because why do you have to do what I'm doing? Like, be yourself and let me be me. So, y'all, be yourselves no matter what people will say. They're gonna talk. And child, they used to make fun of me for my little pants that I used to wear, my little rock star pants. And why the next year it became popular, all the girls and boys that was making fun of me for wearing them started wearing them. So that just goes to show you, no matter what, it'll be a trend pretty soon. So just be you, and then when that trend come, you'll probably be off of it anyways, and they'll still be calling you weird or whatever for the way that you like to be. But either way it go, don't stop that. Do you. Number two, do not shrink yourself to fit into small-minded spaces. You don't have to agree with everyone, and to be honest, with the world that we live in, you're not going to. So it does not matter whatever your opinion is or your view on something. Stand 10 toes down on that, no matter what. You don't have to shrink yourself or feel like you have to be quiet just because somebody spoke up and it goes against what you're saying, because more than likely the reason that you feel that way about it is either because you've been through it, you've seen it up close, or whatever the case may be. But that's where your own morals and values come from. It doesn't matter whether they agree, whether they like it or not, whether they feel like you're wrong, or whatever the case may be. Stand 10 toes down on whatever it is that you believe in. Now, if it's something, okay, don't be so closed-minded or tunnel vision that you just don't see nobody else's view. You could still listen to their view, and you could decide, okay, well, you know what, I do agree with this little part of what you said, so I will take that as a grain of salt, but I still feel the way that I feel. You know, you want to make sure that you're examining yourself and not just being, you know, one track minded or whatever the case may be. You don't want to be that person to where can't nobody tell you nothing. Because you ain't always right, sis. Okay? Okay. I remember I had a friend, and it just always seemed like she always had to be just so combative with me. Like every time I said something or it was an opinion that differed from hers, like she was just always like so quick and so ready to go against me. And I'm just like, bro, it's not even that serious. You feel how you feel, and I feel how I feel. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, because at the end of the day, you have to do what works for you, and you believe what you believe. I'm going to do what works for me, and I'm going to believe what I believe. Like, it's okay that we have different views. If you want to take this route to go and do something, that's cool. But I feel like I would take this route, and if this opportunity came, then I would take it. And she was just like, oh my gosh, just like an explosive little bomb. And I'm just like, okay, girl, but no matter what, like I say, you stand 10 toes down on whatever it is that you believe in, no matter what, because I surely did. And I'm glad that I did, because it got me to where I am today. So, y'all, don't shrink yourself to fit into small-minded places. Number 3, you have to realize that you may not be everybody's cup of tea. And that's okay, sis. In life, some people will not like you for no reason at all, or will switch up on you for no reason at all. You can really sense the energy in the air when somebody does not like you, but at the end of the day, that's not for you to worry about. You have bigger fish to fry than to be sitting around worried about who like you and who don't like you for XYZ reasons. Sometimes people hate on you because they hate to see the way that other people love you or the way that you shine. And it's like you have a link that they're looking for in their self. You have the missing link that they trying to find within themselves. And it's like it just naturally comes to you. And sometimes people are searching for that within themselves. So when people are being weird to you, don't really worry about that, because 9 times out of 10, they're just projecting. That's all it is. 9 times out of 10, they just project, and they looking for something in themselves that they see in you, and they just can't figure it out yet. So instead of going to go do the work and figure it out, they just gonna sit back, watch, and hate. And because of that, sometimes these people will sit around just waiting to find a flaw, waiting to find something that you're not good at or whatever, just so they can speak on it and point out, oh, well, look, she ain't that great because look at this. But child, don't worry about that, because at the end of the day, we all got flaws. We all got flaws. And if they want to point them out, oh, well, that's fine. You find a way to turn that flaw into your best quality, sis. Okay, so don't let nobody dim your light. Like, you show up and you be who you are no matter what. If you are a quiet, cool, calm, collected person, be quiet, cool, calm, and collected. If you loud and talkative and very, just have a very flamboyant personality, be yourself. Ain't nobody walking this earth the same type of person as somebody else. Just be yourself. And number 4, check in with yourself. No matter if something big happens, something small happens, we tend to overlook a lot of just simple things. Like, you may have planned your whole weekend out and everything possible could have inconvenienced you, and you may throw it to the back of your head like, oh, okay, whatever. But that's something that you need to pay attention to, because how did you act when that inconvenienced you? Did you get mad? Was you cussing people out? Was you flying down the road playing your loud music? Like, you have to be paying attention to those things so that you're catching them. So whether it's a reaction that you had to it, did you like it, did you not, you need to be paying attention so that you can correct yourself at all times and get to know yourself. You need to know exactly who you are in each and every area. And at the end of the day, you making food, everybody else is. You making food, everybody around you. You making food, your mama, your granny, the people that know you best. You making fool them, but you cannot fool yourself, because at the end of the day, you are you. You know what's going on in here. You know the thoughts that you think. You know how you really feel. You cannot fool yourself, because at the end of the day, you may show up as perfect and cool on the outside, but you know what's going on the inside. And it's important that you are examining that, no matter what, no matter how big, no matter how small, it does not matter. You need to be checking in with yourself at all times. And again, that's why I be stressing journaling, y'all. Write that stuff down. I done been in my journal a lot. Wow. Look at my little hair. Okay, I done been in my journals a lot as of these last few days, because the big stuff and the small stuff that been happening, that have been ticking me off, or if it's just something that I have to just get off my mind, or something that I have to just pray about, or something that I am just examining about myself, how I want to show up as my future self, or just things that I need to start incorporating into myself for my daily routine. And it's been a really, really, really big help. So now it's kind of keeping me on track, and I know what I need to do, the things that I'm looking forward to by the end of this year and early next year. Like, no matter what, always stay on top of it. If you don't do anything, make sure that you know who you are, because no matter what happens in your life, you're going to always stay true to yourself and your values, no matter what. And that will take you a long way. Trust me, sis. Okay. And tip number 5, do not worry what others will think of you, because I'm telling you now, they're going to think something, they're going to form their opinions, they're going to say whatever it is. Again, as I said earlier, that ain't for you to be worried about who like you and who don't for whatever reasons. Focus on you. Us as young women, girls, whatever you are, we always tend to be so self-conscious about every little detail of ourselves. And I mean, it's kind of regular, because I think that's just how we are in general. But sometimes we could just be a little too harsh and a little too critical, not only of ourselves, but of one another. And we really need to stop that and start sticking together. Ain't no power like girl power. Woohoo. That was my little high five, y'all. But anywho, yeah, ain't no power like girl power at the end of the day. And we need to start sticking together. You're just really going to have to develop some really thick skin. That's why I tell y'all, if you feeling like this is your alone season, don't rush it. Don't try to go get no friends. Don't try to go get no man. Just stay by yourself for a little bit. Do a little self-examination, whatever it is that you need to do, because this is the time for you to be gaining all of those tools before you step back into the world. I know y'all, we kind of in hermit mode right now, but like I said, you're gonna need to develop some really, really tough skin, because no matter what it is that you want to do in life, if people can always get under your skin by their opinions or what they think. And don't get me wrong, because I know we're human and sometimes those things do hurt, but you have to learn what you could take and critique yourself, and what things you have to just simply just push to the back because somebody is being ignorant. And you're gonna run across that. Like me right now, that's why I'm working in my little mode, because I know doing YouTube, this comes with a lot. I'm already knowing what comes with the territory. I'm not there yet, but I know people will have mean things to say. They're gonna be in the comments with just the most craziest stuff to say. Ain't no telling what's gonna come my way. I don't know, and I'm not trying to speak it up on myself. I hope that y'all ain't dragging me somewhere in the future, but if y'all do, oh well. I'm developing my tough skin now, so boo-hoo. But like I was saying, y'all, you have to be able to do the same thing, no matter what it is that you're doing in life, no matter what the route is. Even if you're a doctor, if your manager come to you and tell you, hey, you got these folks' medicine too slow, you can't be crying about that. You need to pick up the pace. Okay? You need to pick up the pace. So it really don't matter, y'all. But don't let people's opinions get to you. Like, I have so many stories that I could tell y'all of the mean stuff that people told me to my face. No shame. They didn't try to sugarcoat it, cute it up, or just did not care. Did not care. So, sweetheart, if I went through that, sucked it up, and became a better person, I know you can too. And I know everybody ain't always like me. Sometimes people do be crybabies or whatever the case may be. If you are a little bit more emotional than most of us, then that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with it. If you gotta cry it out, sis, cry it out. But don't just be sitting there and crying. You need to get up, pick yourself back up, and keep it pushing. We just gotta figure something out. Okay? Okay, we gotta figure something out. I know we may not have all the answers right now, Sway, but one day in the future, we gonna look and be like, you know what? I really did have the answer, Sway. You Sway in this situation. You may think you ain't got the answer just because somebody said that to your face, but one day you're going to be able to look back and know that you had the answers. Okay, girl, it's within you somewhere. You just got to find it. Give yourself 24, but no more than 48 hours to sit and be sad about whatever it is that you're going through. After that, you need to pick yourself up and find something to do. Come up with a plan. You just have to keep pushing no matter what. I know it's easier said than done. I know some of us are in worse situations than other, and where it's really like, you know, you really gonna have to do some pushing. But I'm here to tell you, sis, you can get through it. Be picking up them journals. Always be coming up with a plan, and don't forget to talk to God no matter what, because he is listening and he will make a way. But you got to make sure that you're going to him and letting him know what's going on, because that's something I struggle with, is just going to him and being super completely honest. I be feeling like, God, I'm a sinner. What do you want with me? Like, for real, y'all. Especially when you kind of getting there and you look back on all the stuff that you did, and you just like, I can't go to God this filthy. Like, I'm a sinful woman. Depart from me, for real, though. Like, but he love us, y'all. Just make sure that you talk it to him, and he will work with you, and he will provide a way. So no matter what, keep pushing, sis. Okay? I love y'all. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video, sis. If you need this video, keep being yourself. Okay? You may get called weird, you may get called whatever, but at the end of the day, you being different is your gift. You being different is somewhere inside of your gift. And if you haven't watched that video, go watch my video. And I'm going to try to leave that one in the description as well. And it's called Being Different is Your Gift. So no matter what it is, whatever your niche is, whatever your talent is, whatever it is that you feel like you was called to do, get up and start working on it. I went to church on Sunday, and the message basically, matter of fact, let me go on my phone. Hold on, sis. Because I was in there taking notes. You have to be able to steward the field well. Get ready for your increase, because God is moving now. People, that's like saying, okay, I want to grow in YouTube. I've been saying I wanted to do YouTube for a long time, but because I didn't have the type of equipment that I want, or the camera, or like a big backdrop, or all of this extra stuff, I just didn't do it. But sometimes you have to get up and put your best foot forward and start where you at. God will make all those other provisions along the way. You just need to get up and just start moving now. Okay? He will guide you. He will tell you where to go. But sometimes he is waiting on you. We always praying to God like, oh, I want to do this and this and woo, woo, woo. And, well, God, I'm waiting on you. Ever think about maybe he waiting on you at this point? Like, there's been ways. Sometimes we want it to look a certain way, and we want it to be razzle dazzled and sparkly. Like, sweetheart, you got to start from the bottom You got to be able to handle level 1 before you can get to level 10. You got to crawl before you walk, baby girl. Okay? So, sis, get up. You can do it. I love y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. See y'all soon in the next one. And if you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with somebody that may need it. And if you usually come here, see you in the next one, boo-boo. Mwah. Stand out and don't be afraid to march to your own beat. Your style doesn't have to follow. Bro, if I'm not meant to record today, then just say that. Okay, let's start over.